You can't have Christmas in San Antonio without tamales. So how about we add some extra sweetness to them? I want to welcome Chef Johnny Hernandez, our familia here. Thanks for being with us, Johnny.
Hey, it's wonderful to be here and back. So this is a great time of year to make tamales, huh?
But these are not just any tamales. They are
Right.
sweet, and not just with like the filling. You actually made the masa sweet.
Well, look, San Antonio, you know, we know tamales, but sweet tamales really have never been a specialty, right? You really have to be in Mexico to get the variety that I think we should have in San Antonio. So we have a lot of the incorporated flavors go into the masa.
Sure.
So what is your traditional dessert tamal? I mean, tell me,
My mother used to make them with pineapple, coconut, and raisins.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So the raisins, piloncillo. So we have a version of that. So, but let me just tell you real quick. The masa itself, I think, is key for the dessert tamal. So, do you see the texture?
Yes. It's
it has a creamy. It's a creamy texture. So think of dessert tamales as this being the batter of the cake.
Okay.
And as I was, and again,
sense.
these I learned to make these in Guadalajara and then also in Guanajuato.
So you literally travel to these places? Do you do workshops?
Yes.
You cook with the people there? What do you do?
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm asking a lot of questions. I'm trying to understand their ingredients, their technique. But these, you can see the flavor of this has the piloncillo. So this is the sauce, right?
Okay.
This is the sauce that goes into the masa. The only thing in this masa is butter, salt, and the masa itself.
Okay. Plus
whipped in, and you fluff it kind of like a dough, like a cake batter.
Okay.
And then I put a little bit, like this one has the pineapple mango.
Okay.
This one has a little bit of the piloncillo, cinnamon, nutmeg, anise.
Wow, very Christmassy.
And then this one has the strawberry. And I put strawberries, raspberries, and actually mango, and that has pineapple and coconut.
Whoa,
right? So look,
yummy.
let's put a little bit of this filling inside the
Okay.
center of that.
Sounds great.
And then on this one, you're gonna put the pineapple.
What exactly is the filling again? I know it's piloncillo.
So it has piloncillo. It's like, just think of it as these are jams. Think of them as jams that are cooked
And you
down.
made these too?
Yes,
My
of
gosh,
course.
So fresh. You're like, what do you mean, Roma? Come on.
There you go. Okay, so that's good.
Making it a little chunky here, okay?
So look, so then...
the right way? You wash your corn husk first, right?
The corn husks have been washed and soaked overnight,
Okay.
right? So they have a lot of moisture. You need a large corn husk. See how big this is?
Yes.
If they're not this large, you can piece them together.
Okay.
And then you just flip it over, tighten it up, roll it, and then like that. See how easy that is?
You make it look easy.
So let's put pineapple in the center of that one.
Okay. Yummy. So like a jelly kind of.
Yes, so think of it as a jelly. And then put a couple raspberries and a little bit of the mango in the center of that one.
Okay, and mango. This mango.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So you need to seal these really well. Okay. See how we roll it?
Okay.
Flip it over.
Let me see. So one fold. Another fold.
But see how large that leaf is? You got to pick the largest leaves. And then they're very simple to cook.
Okay.
Think of this as a steamer, right? You have to have a lot of steam, and they're gonna, when you know when they're done is when you open it up, take a peek, the masa will pull from the leaf. But they cook up beautifully.
Okay.
Look, so this is the mango.
Whoa, it does cook.
Look, see the sponginess of it?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what you want?
Yes.
You
So
want
it's like a piece of bread.
I like to
Smell
smell
the aroma?
everything.
Look
I
at
see what
this.
you did there. Smell the aroma. Ooh, guys,
See,
these
look,
look
strawberry,
great.
mango, and then this is a traditional one that has, like you said, the piloncillo. It has nuts. It has cinnamon. And then you typically they eat them without anything on it, or you can put a little whipped cream on top.
Ooh,
and,
I just want to taste it as is. So, how long though? Like hours of the
I would
steaming?
say no. When you're steaming these, you have to have a lot of room between them.
Wow,
right?
that's
So the steam
delicious.
can kind of come through them. So they'll cook in 30 minutes. But you have to make sure there's a lot of steam, and again, you're gonna have a bunch of them in there. Open them up and take a peek. This has a little bit of chocolate on the inside of this one. Let's see it.
How do you ensure they don't get dried out?
Well, the butter, and there's butter and a little bit of baking soda in the masa.
Okay.
But look at the batter. I mean, it's like a batter.
That's what matters.
Well, a lot of times I think that we use in traditional tamales, they use a lot of manteca, right? Shortening. Well, we use butter for flavor, but also the baking powder also creates some of the sponginess. Tamales are to be eaten fresh out of the pot.
Yum.
Right, so that's where the only way you ensure it not being dry is that
Fresh out of the pot.
You know, I always love, you know, Grandma would put them on the comal and toast them.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, the aroma of a tamal tostado. But for dessert tamal, has to come out of the pot. We put cremas over them, whipped cream over them. You know,
So
sauces.
delicious.
We've done chocolate with mole.
And Johnny, where are you selling these? At La Gloria?
I made these for you.
No way. You have to sell these. You have to sell
I
these.
made these
You're
for
like,
you.
great, more
Wow.
stress, more pressure on you.
Last night I was working on the recipes and really working through these. But I mean, again, it's traditional masa.
Great.
You whip in butter, a little bit of a little baking powder, and then think of it as a jam. There's different jam fillings. We've served them at La Gloria and Fruteria. We can take some to La Gloria.
Okay, all right. You're like, now I have to because you put me on blast on television. Thank you, Johnny, for being with us. But I know you have a lot of fun going on at all of your restaurants, so people can definitely check out your Instagram, your websites to see what you're up to.
Awesome.
Thank you, Johnny.
No,
These were
gracias.
absolutely delicious. Paul, have you ever had a sweet tamal? I actually guarantee you will love it.
Oh, there's
I
no
do.
doubt about it. I mean, if Johnny made it, it's going to be at the top, just the very best. So,
So good.
I can't wait.